Welcome to another episode of Dinner and A Kiki. I am Dementia, the delusional illusionist with a lisp and a hoop skirt. Today we're making a. Oh shit, now we're lagging. It's gonna be one of those nights. Um, yeah, so we're making potato balls. It's from a recipe. Well, not technically, it's not from a recipe as much as it's inspired by the amazing Portos here in downtown LA. Fuck, it's still tripping. Let's see if we can change the camera real quick to the stove cam. See the lovely fryer in my hand. Yay! Okay, we're back, and it should hopefully be working now. Okay, I have eyebrows technically, but they're like itty bitty baby. You can't do that. That's fine. Okay, so like I said, we're making Portos balls, porta balls. Well, let's call them potato balls so we don't get sued. And I've been away for a while because I've been sewing my ass off my little sweatshop, dragonandbetcha.com. And I hope you have been enjoying the Afro Sensei show as well as the Catherine Eclectica 25 show. Both of them are amazing shows. The Afro Sensei show features talented LGBTQIA plus indie music artists. Check them out this Friday. The Afro Sensei will be hosting live from Louisiana. It's going to be fun. He also has a new music video called Indra out. I'll have to copy and paste that in the comment section for you folks to be able to take a look at. Let me do that right now. Okay, it doesn't want to do that. Control Z. Oh, of course, it's going to be a but. Let me try that again. Copy. Paste. It's Control V, dummy. Okay, so there you go. That is the Indra. It's the new music video from our amazing host. Let me move that chat window over to this side. That's the wrong one. There we go. Indra cosplay. It's a cosplay-esque performance music video from the Afro Sensei. We also have the speaking of the Afro Sensei. Yes, make sure you tune in this Friday. And then next Friday, you can tune into the Catherine Eclectica 25 show. It is entirely in Spanish. It's fun. Um, I understand about 80%. No, flip that, 20%. But I need to learn, I need to get better on my Spanish, so that's on me. All right, tonight we're making, like I said, potato balls. I should show you the ingredients, the recipes, all that stuff. So let's start with the full ingredients segment. So this is my seasonings, the potato mix, the filling, and the coating. Get into it. Seasoning. And this is the seasonings for everything. For the potatoes, the meat, the coating. The meat is the filling. Enjoy. And of course, let's show the actual steps and how we got to where we're at now. I've done some pre-prep work because I don't feel like sitting here for 3 hours making potato balls. You know, that's not fun. But coming in doing, a half hour, eat a bunch of balls on TV, streaming. In my mind, it's a TV. I'm streaming on a TV, so I bought fucking TV. Okay. Speaking of TV, I was on Let's Make a Deal this week. They cut me, but I hope that doesn't mean I don't win my $800. Wayne Brady, I better win my money. Wayne. Wayne. Like it's from a sitcom from the 70s or 80s or 90s or early 2000s. All right, so let's show the actual steps on how we get to this point where we're at. So we're gonna have to like mash potatoes, peel them, make the meat, all that stuff, which takes time to cool. And because it takes time to cool, I did that ahead of time for once. Move over, barefoot Contessa. It's the barefoot Contessa. Dementia. All right, here's the steps. Step 1. Potato mix. This is how you make potato mix. You're gonna boil your water, peel your potatoes, section potatoes, add them to boiling water. Cook for about, I'd say about 20 minutes because they're gonna be boiling. And then you're gonna until they're 40 minutes, pretty much. You're gonna drain the water from the bowl. Here we are. Boil water. See, you want to start that first, and then by the time you're done peeling, they're already the water's boiled. See, in this inner sink, you're just peeling, dicing them. Look at that. Oh, that's so quick. Damn. Put them in the water. Professional. Move over, Martha Stewart. Share that one. In the pot, we're going to take that potatoes that we just drained, mash them up, add butter, and then we're going to let it cool. I say let it cool for 2 hours, every 30 minutes. You're starving, you need some salt in your mouth, then do it that way. Yes, we are on step 2, so this is the meat portion. I did steak and hamburger meat. The portables are usually chicken. I did steak with grab that from the fridge so that I can chop that live on the telly. On the telly. Jimmy on the telly. Let's see. Sorry to me winning $800 on Let's Make a Deal, which apparently I don't get for like 90 days after. So I'll get it this time next month. Good times. I didn't record the panko breadcrumbs yet because we're going to be doing that live. Yes, we're going to be doing that live. So right here we have this is that steak that I cooked yesterday. Doing things ahead of time. And I'm going to chop this fish up. Just got a knife sharpener thingy. So that should help. If you've ever watched before, you've seen me struggle with knives. Yay, so I'm just taking this meat and I'm going to chop it up into little tiny pieces. This here, this pile of looks like muck, is actually the carrots, bell peppers and things already ground up, and not ground up, but sauteed. So we don't have to wait for that either. We're just going to do this carefully because I'm a little clumsy. I look a little spooky. without eyebrows. Okay, I look a lot spooky. So we're gonna gently. Okay, I feel like when I watch the cooking shows and I see people cut meat and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing to that poor piece of meat? I just did it. hmm But it's cold, so it's not like coming off like I would like it to. Maybe I'll give some of this to my dog. She's probably the size of this T-bone. All the tea. Wait, put it in front of the black. There you can see. Yeah, see it's a T. All tea, all shade. Bing, bang, boom. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw this in the sink. Oh wait, where's it? I have my keyboard on the trash can. So I'm just gonna throw it in the sink for now. We're gonna pretend that we're English. Oh jeez, I'm making a mess. So I'm just gonna chop this up real quick because that's like a piece of fat. We don't want that big chunky fat. I already have in here the hamburger meat mixture. That the red sauce, I used a can of Las Palmas enchilada sauce and just added some seasonings to that after I sauteed it. That's what's in. That's what makes it red. I wanted to do green, but I was out of green sauce and I forgot to order more when I did my food order. Let's see. This is nice piece of steak though. I didn't overcook it. You can't see it, but it's really red. So, like, I'd say rare-ish, but it's gonna cook inside the ball of potato. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So yes, I was mentioning earlier the Catherine show and the Afro Sensei show, and if you tune into our Instagram at the Drag Queen TV on Instagram, you see a clip from a previous episode where Afro Sensei was talking about cosplay because we have a cosplay show coming up. Let me show you the promo for that. It was supposed to be last month, way that I was going to be able to complete that or get my costumes ready for the show. I wanted to do it right. I don't want to just, throw it together like I normally do. Just trying to be professional. Figure after 8 years of drag might, be a good time to do that. If you can't read yourself, who else can you read? Everybody. So we're just chopping this up so that it's nice and ready. And then I'm just going to mix it with this mixture I have here. Well, that was a big-ass piece of fat. Let's get rid of that, all that. Oh, yeah, it's this corner end piece. We could probably turn the fryer on now so that by the time, because everything's basically ready. We got the balls mashed, ready to go. I should probably remove all this stuff so you can see. Oh, it's doing it again. All right, let me refresh real quick. Stove cam, live scene. Not fast enough. It's been a minute since I've streamed myself, so my equipment's being a butt. Did my camera just die on me? Yes, my camera just utterly died on me. Okay, so let me wash my hands so that I can figure out what's going on here. Techie and does it all, folks. It does it all. I wonder what the hell the problem is. The battery shouldn't die because it's plugged in to the thing. So I wonder what the issue is. And it's gonna be fun getting around everything in a freaking heap, Scott. Genius, see? Genius. Yeah, I think the camera did die. No, the camera's fine. Okay, I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. Let's see if that fixes it. PC camera. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to my areolas. Let's see. Audio input. No. It's video capture device. No, that's that one. It's the Dementia Cam. Try this again. Okay. So we're just going to add the whole thingy. Video capture device. There we go. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Make it fit to screen. Put it at the bottom. Going. Bam. Doing it all, folks. Doing it all. Okay. So, let's turn on the fryer. When shit happens in life, you know, life will try to fuck you up. It'll try to throw a curveball. You stop your internet, or in this case, my webcam. You can't give up. You gotta just keep fucking moving. Keep going. Try to fix it. Make it work. Make it work. Enjoying my hoop skirt. Figured I'd be like Cinco de Mayo for all the white people. Ay, 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 ay! Okay, too much? That's me. Too much. .com. So you could use a spoon, but I have this handy dandy little, what the hell's it called? Measuring thingies. Teaspoons. I'm a chef. It's perfect for making a little indent. As you can see, it's already shaped like a ball in the potato ball, and then you just throw it in. So you've got our mix, got our potatoes. Now we have most of our mash here. So I just need to continue chopping this steak. Okay. Yeah, cosplay. So we got a cosplay night at the end of the month, May 30th. It's going to be a day show, so it's going to be fun. The day before I'm fully and utterly vaccinated. I get my second shot on the 18th of this month. I got my first shot on 4/20. It just randomly happened that way. Went down to, or scheduled everything online, so it was really easy. I did it on the California website, which then took me to the Rite Aid website, and I did mine at Rite Aid, literally like 5-10 minute walk from my house. So it was perfect. It was simple. My arm, don't get me wrong, my arm hurt all day. Well, actually the next day it hurt worse, but you know, we do what we got to do. I heard the second shot can be a little bit more painful. Right, hooray for vaccinations, exactly. So I'm doing the recommended 2 weeks after you get your second shot for Moderna and the other one. I forget what the other one's called. Then you're considered fully vaccinated. How you doing there, Crystal? I totally read that as LBC. Crystal, I'm making you from LBC. Hope you're having a great evening. I'm just chopping up this steak. So I need to sharpen this knife again so that I can make these the balls. The balls! They're really good. They're potato balls. I'm going to take this fork and mangle it up a little. Mangle it up. Mix it up a little. It's been a minute since I've been cooking on cam, so too much sweatshop work. I figured the steak and the potatoes would be like a different version and also be a little tasty. Oh, where you at, Crystal? Oh, you're on the keto. That's like the all meat, no potato diet, right? I have, my name's Dementia, so big surprise. This isn't Crystal, is it? Because that's happened before too, when I completely think someone's like, I don't know this person, and then come to find out it's somebody I know. So we're gonna move this over. You fish, I love you. I fucking love you. Because in my phone I have you as a K, not a C, but I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Crystal and I should actually find or if you have it on you, we can put the GoFundMe for Carlos. We lost an amazing friend of ours. I have it on in my link. Let me get it. We are raising money for his funeral and his memorial. Oh, not that, Crystal. That's okay. Either way, it's hard to like keeping up with the comments, and then because I talk so fast. But either way, I think it's important to share. And if someone out there wants to make a donation to help someone's memorial fund, that's fine. The other Crystal, come on, the other Crystal. Yeah, I have a friend named Crystal with a K, so that's why your name threw me off. Oh poop! Some of these are frozen. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3. Apparently, I put the potatoes in the back of my fridge. So 4 of these, yeah, 5 of them. Okay, so we'll make 6. We'll make 6. We'll make half a dozen potato balls. So here's the potato ball. See, the oven or the fryer is on, and I'm just gonna take this little masher. I call it a masher, but it's a teaspoon thing. I'm just going to. Oh wait, there. I totally have a hair in my mouth. Wrong one. Got it. No, I didn't. Got it. So we're just gonna press a little ball, or a little well, little hole. You can call it a well. Gently, you know. It's this way for the and I'm just gonna take a spoonful of this meat mixture and put it right inside. Bloop. Real simple. So we're just gonna do all that to these 6, and then you just close it up. It's super simple. See? We're just gonna press. I should try to do that on the cam. I need a third one. Stove cam has now become the fryer cam. See, we're just closing up that little well. I wonder if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. You got this. And we're literally just forming a ball with the meat on the inside. Don't want any of that meat or veggies or whatever you have mixture. And you could even make these vegans, with the S. And you just form a ball. It's real simple. And you repeat. Repeat. So we're going to do 3 and 3. So I'll do 3 of these, the steak and potato ball, and then 3 of the hamburger meat, which is obviously way more affordable and, drag on a budget, cooking on a budget. So we're just going to make the little ball. Just basically push the meat down into the ball. If you can see that. And then the potato will kind of go around it. As long as you didn't make the well too deep, or it will poke through on the other side. And the other thing that I recommend doing with the potatoes, after you mash them, run them through a strainer if you can. so they're nice and fine. I didn't do that, and I noticed when I was frying them, some of the potato, because I didn't do that, it kind of popped out a little, made them explodey. So I definitely recommend straining them, getting the potato nice and fine. My husband recommended potato flakes, but we want real potato, hun. Real food. I'm all about real food. So we're just gonna make this ball, then we're gonna coat it in flour and twice, at least twice. I like coating them in flour at least twice. It'll give it a nice coating when you go to make the add the breadcrumbs. So you're gonna want it to stick to something, and you also want to kind of close or seal the ball. I guess that's the best way to describe it. You're gonna seal the ball, seal it up, like my face with all this makeup. Just kidding, I'm not wearing any. It's a little lip gloss over these naturally red lips. Alright, so I've got 3. Oh, this one is totally frozen-esque. And now I'm going to take some of this hamburger meat. That same spoon or teaspoon is the same one that I'm making the well with. I am using to push the meat into. The hamburger meat I'm going to be a little bit more generous with because I want to get rid of it. And unlike the steak, it's not as chunky. I could have probably cut up the steak a little finer. Or dicier. Let's go with dicier. It sounds more fun. More fun-esque. So yeah, Friday we have the Afro Sensei show, which has a bunch of indie LGBTQIA plus artists, which indie artists, especially music artists, can always deserve the love. And after just, I think this is our 4th episode, there are so many amazing artists out there, obviously including Afro Sensei, 7 Deep. I've just been introduced to. What was the other one? I almost said Crystal, but it was Courtney. Courtney Govain, which I keep thinking of the basketball wife, Govans, the sisters. But she's probably not related to them. You never know. I'm a Guerrero. I'm probably related to half of Southern California, so you never know, love. You never know. Yeah, this one's a little chunky. I can feel the potato. I should have mashed it a little more and then ran it through the strainer so that when I fry it up, it doesn't release. None of the potatoes pop out. I actually froze them, some of them, and then I tried frying them. Don't recommend that unless you're gonna do that and then stick them in the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes because they were raw. Well, they weren't raw on the inside, they were just frozen on the inside because the meat and everything is all cooked. It's not like you were, gonna get anyone sick unless you put the meat in raw, and that's not gonna work because if you put raw meat with these potatoes and then you fry them up, the juices from the meat are gonna seep out and make the balls pop. It's not the kind of popping we want. We want our eye color to pop. We want other things to pop, not our eye makeup to pop eye color. I didn't wear contacts. I should though. My eyes. Woo! Bitch, as you get older, the eyes are going. It sucks too when I'm sitting there sewing. I'm like, am I squinting? I'm squinting. Let's see. I'm excited though about the cosplay night. I've got a performance and then a look specifically for the live hosting portion, which will be separate from my video that I'm putting together. So I'm excited. I'm working on a big project for dragononbudget.com. I can't announce anything about that until the middle of the month. Then I can talk more about that. But dinner in a Kiki is now been moved to Wednesdays. So now we're going to be doing dinner in a Kiki every Wednesday. I'll be back starting now. And, you know, as life permits, you never know. Shit comes up and, you know, might skip a night. But we will be doing, once a month, I'll be doing the drag shows on Sundays. Because I need to, doing it every week is a little rough on my schedule, trying to, you know, run a little business sewing, and it can get a little hairy. I don't like to shave. How did this hair though? You should see pictures of it from like a week ago. Okay, so we have 7 balls. They're done. These, yeah, they're still like literally rock hard. So I'm gonna leave these out and let them just get room temperature. We're gonna move them so I have more space over here. Also gonna move this over at least. No, I'm gonna have to move this all together. Wash my hands. Hope everyone's doing well. Enjoying their Cinco de Mayo, which is not Mexican Independence Day. The day they beat the shit out the French. I forget. I'm a bad Mexican. I forget the actual date now. Oh, it's all good, boo. The 2 kinds of filling is the hamburger meat. Actually, let me show you so I can dry my hands. Lazy bitch that I am. The filling is this one right here. So I did hamburger meat and steak. Just so that I had options. And same exact ingredients. You could change it out for chicken. You could change it out for nothing but vegetables instead, like red sauce and stuff involved. So like carrots and asparagus and other vegetables. Yes, that's what I was thinking too. Like carrots. There's bell peppers in here, just for that little spice. And yeah, I had to have some carrot. I did chop like already shredded carrots just to save myself some time. I didn't have to actually go in and chop them. And then I added the carrots to that, but I forgot to take pictures. How have you been, operator? Getting vaccinated? Busy than bored, that's what I say. Because I am never bored. Thank God. Thank the stars. And of course, I'm always late, so don't worry. Okay, so we're going to take the... We're going to get our mix ready so we can start. Oh, is there seriously a... How is there a moth in here? Do you have the window open? No. Seriously. Right now, I actually hit him. Damn it. I'm going to wash my hand. And then I'm going to kill that motherfucking bug. I don't know how a moth would get up 10 stories. I'm fucking in a big ass 20-story high rise in downtown LA, and somehow a little mothy moth gets in there. What are you barking for, Rajan? Good times. Yeah, moth dust. I can just clean my ceiling. There's a few like chancla smacks from killing a few of them. All right, so let's get the eggs first. So we're gonna do the eggs. We're just gonna mix them. I'm gonna take 3 eggs. I keep seeing my hair, a little piece of my hair, and I keep thinking it's the bug, but it's not. Oh, oh. Okay, so I have 3 eggs here. I find it easiest to hit it on a flat surface. I did it on a curved surface, which fucked that whole thing up. And your eggshell will like be perfect. Watch. Can't do it on TVs. There's a camera watching me. And I just cracked that all over there. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This works when there's not a camera. There we go. We got one. Got one. None of the shell. That's actually one of my that's actually my first job. I was a server dishwasher, and I had to do the eggs for the breakfast. Like a big ass thing. It's like probably like 8 dozen eggs. It was a ridiculous amount. Of course, I would end up with too much eggshell. Didn't last that long. 3 months. And I ended up quitting and getting a better job. And I never waited tables again. Or did I? No, I didn't. I did not. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just couldn't do it. People are rude. Customer service is hard. I don't like servicing anyone for free. Okay, so I'm going to take some garlic powder. I'm not doing the cumin in the egg, just the powdery stuff, because I did that before, and it just clumped up in the egg, so that didn't really help. But we're adding all the seasonings. Ask what seasonings? These seasonings! I am just mixing up this egg so it's nice and mixed. When I stick the balls in them. Okay, so that's the seasonings for literally everything. It's the seasonings for the, why does one keep wanting to get in my mouth? The potato mixture, even the boiling water. But the cumin will clump up too in that. Just warning you. Okay. Ooh, that ball. Let's move this over a little. We're going to get our flour and our breadcrumbs. The fryer, it's ready to go. This is going to be a short episode, so I was trying to talk a lot. I did a lot of pre-prep for once. So we're just going to take this flour, add our seasonings, like I said. Salt, onion, everything gets seasoned. This is not a Karen barbecue. Garlic powder, cumin in the flour, and not the whole one, like the big, we want lots of cumin in there. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing to the breadcrumbs. Oh, the smell of cumin is good and bad. It's like right on the line of being like a foot smell. But no, it smells good. Or maybe it's just me. Y'all are like, why do we want to eat feet? You might be into feet. Not I, said the cat. Okay. Breadcrumbs. I put them in a Ziploc bag because I'm only going to use about half of this. Which roughly comes out to about 2 cups. Yeah. We're going to leave it out though because we might need to add some more. There's one hair. She's gone. Don't have to worry about her no more. Okay, so now seasonings. Season it up. Easy on the black pepper, like barely, because it will burn. We don't want like burnt taste. Cumin. Be generous with the cumin. It's gonna give these that Porto-esque flavor. Because I don't have the real recipe for them. And again, they'll come for me. They will come for me. It's like if someone copied my hips. That bitch. I'd come for them too. So, lightly mix the breadcrumbs, and now we're going to mix the flour too. So those seasonings are all incorporated into the flour. Cornstarch. I forgot my 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in the flour. Why, you ask? Why? So it'll have a nice crispy taste. I noticed in a lot of Asian recipes that I have done over the years, when they're frying, they use cornstarch a lot of times, like a mixture of flour and cornstarch, or like a tablespoon or two. And I'm assuming it's because of the crunch. And when I've done it without it, it's not the same. It doesn't have that same taste, that same crunch. Let's see. And I have this thing where I like to mix or rotate the bowl as I'm turning. Or, yeah, I don't know. Might just be me, but I always find like it does it faster. It's like doing it twice, or yeah, doing it at the same time twice. Yada yada, bing bang, we're done. So now we have the balls, and we're going to egg wash them. I'm just trying to think how I want to put this in order. Okay, so we're gonna go egg wash. No, flour first. That's what we needed to do. We needed to coat them in the flour so that these little boring little balls seal up. We want them sealed so none of the oil can seep inside and they don't explode. That's why I said I like to do them twice. So see? Let's show you on cam. See? It's just a... They remind me of giant Mexican wedding ball cookies. My grandma used to make them. My nana used to make them every year. Yeah, see this one? This one's gonna explode, I think. Because I didn't mash the potatoes enough. I should have strained them. This is probably the 4th or 5th time that I've made these. I wanted to make them several times before I did them on here. And could practice another 4 times. You know, I almost said Rebecca De Mornay from like Had the Rocks the Cradle. And that's not who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking the Italian Food Network. What the hell? She's short. She's tiny. Oh, she's bubbly. Damn it. I don't think her name's even Rebecca. Her name is not Becky with the good food. It's like a G last name. Yeah. Hopefully, while you're watching this, you can figure that out. You can Google it for me. Let's see. Is there anything going on? Anybody watching anything I should watch? I've been on an old movie. Like 50s, 40s, so old white movies. Just watched some like Get Hot. What else did I watch? Auntie Mame, Gypsy. I put on a lot of stuff. Oh, his Girl Friday in the background while I'm sewing. So that was once that we put them through the flour mixture, and we're gonna put them a second time, just so that they're nice and coated with that and sealed up. Again, we were trying to make sure that they don't explode when we fry them. So, see, so that's number 2. You can see, I don't want to grab. I'm gonna have to grab it with my there. You can kind of see the difference. This one is not as coated as this one. You can't because they're both white on the camera. Okay, let's see up close. That one coated twice. That one once. There you can see the potato kind of peeking through. We don't want that. So by doing them twice, even 3 times, it will ensure that they don't explode. Because we're going to put them in the egg wash, and You want all the flour to just come right off. You want it to be, like I said, like a seal. You're sealing it like a joint. It's legal. It's California. Let's see. So we're just rolling this. Speaking of joints, rolling Cheech and Chong. I wonder if Cheech and Chong is on Amazon Prime right now. Teen Witch. That's the other one I just watched. Was Teen Witch, which isn't an old movie, but it's early '89. I think it came out. Top that, which I keep wanting like a drag king to do a cover of that. Like that would just be hilarious. Top that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to go watch Teen Witch with Robin Lively and Rubenstein. Damn, what's her first name? Zelda. Zelda from the Poltergeist movies. The little person. She scared the shit out of me with them Poltergeist movies. She plays a good psychic though. Real good psychic. And apparently Teen Wolf or Teen Witch was supposed to be like a female version of Teen Wolf, but they didn't go that route after all. So, which is kind of funny when you see the trivia. And I guess Brad and Randa, the characters, they're still together. At least they were in 2018 when the trivia came out. Random stuff that I remember. Yes. Okay, so this was the second time. I think we're going to do it one more time. I don't think it really needs it, but yeah. Especially that one ball that I'm concerned that it's going to explode. We're going to just, literally, I'm just rolling it in the flour and kind of, I guess you can see that. Ooh. Ooh. I'll do an up close on the edited version of this. Lots of sound effects and like audience in the background. Maybe that's what I should do is like pretend there's an audience like in front of me, or at least edit it that way, like an old school infomercial that you watch at 3 a.m. I don't have real TV. Do they have those? Hey, Nisi, little Miss Kitty girl. How you doing? Do they still have infomercials late night on TV? Where they sell random products? I only have the internet streaming services, so I don't know if they still do that. Why are you so shocked? I was also on Snowfall on FX in a big club scene and a couple music videos. Thank you. I forgot my belt. I was so mad. The headpiece was a headpiece my drag mom made me. If you go to CBS, whatchamacallit. Well, you shouldn't be. Dementia's going places. She's going to get cut from game shows. That's the thing in life that you can't, like, you gotta just be happy with the $800 that I won and that I got a lot of screen time. I may not have been able to, like, speak, but, you know. It's cool. I was probably too much, and maybe I flirted too much with Wayne Brady. Or I was too draggy, or not enough drag, and too woman. I don't know. Daytime TV is a weird one, especially for drag queens, you know. But it was a fun experience, especially like I had not left my house in like almost a full year. So I taped it in March. Yeah, it was pretty much a year. And randomly, I saw on Instagram a post from the talent agency that does whatchamacallit, let's make a deal. And I was laying in bed, and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to fill out the audition thingy from my bed. Literally sent in a photo from, like, me laying in bed. Oh, actually, no. It was all drag photos that I sent in. And then I did an audition on Zoom, like, a week later. Literally, it was pretty quick. And then a week after that, I had to do a COVID test. And then obviously I passed, and then I got to go, and it was only like 3 hours. It was pretty quick. It was fun though. I mean, again, I won 800 bucks. I can finally talk about it now because it aired, and you can't talk about shit until it airs. So, but that's how it works. Sometimes shit gets cut, but it was a fun experience. So, ooh, that ball needs a little bit more. So I'm just soaking this ball in the egg wash, making sure that it's nice and coated. I noticed when I put it in the breadcrumbs that it called me, or it called me. I just read what you said. It broke up. You could see that little parts of the flour started to show. You don't want that. You want that really coated in the egg wash, so that when you put it into here, into the breadcrumbs, it really coats, like just coats. I kind of like to roll it around, throw some on top, pat it, pat it on the head. Yeah. Oh yeah, my big skirt. I was feeling, big skirt. And I was totally late and I didn't have time to pat, so I was like, oh, I'll just throw on a big skirt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe just twice is enough because it's taking a minute for it to get coated in the flour. Last time I did it, it was pretty quick. So I'm thinking twice is good. Just roll it in. Yeah, definitely check the second season or second season. It's like their 53rd season or 200, and they've been on forever. Let's Make a Deal's been on since the 60s, I think. I think I might actually be the first drag queen to ever be on the show. Didn't get to speak, but she was on the show. So, I'm going to take it for what it is. I just want my money. I need that $800. I want to buy a puppy. I probably won't and buy a sewing machine and call it a puppy. That's what I'll do. I'll buy a sewing machine and call it Roger? No. Think of dog names. I guess Roger's a dog name. Dodger. It's probably a better dog name. Baruto. No, kidding. Because my last dog was, Kiba, so it's a joke. We almost named him Neji, but I figured that was just going to be like, I didn't want to yell that at the dog park. People would think I'm like, what the fuck did that bitch say? No idea what I'm talking about. Not that Kiba was any different, but Kiba has like such a cute. It sounds cute. Yeah, I'm biased. Not bisexual, but biased. Shout out to my B's in the LGBTQIA plus. AQIA. Did I get it? Yeah, I got them all. Okay, so now we're just continuing to do this. Just dunking it in, dunking the potato ball that has been rolled in flour into the egg wash. Damn, lucky this didn't catch or fall in there. And then into the panko, Panko. I tried them with the regular breadcrumbs. It's not the same. You want these panko ones because they're crisp. They come out crispier, gives it a better texture, and they're way more similar to way more similar to Porto's version. Porto's actually, I looked it up. I actually did some research. It was started by a Cuban woman in or 76 is when the first location actually started. They immigrated in 76, or not 76, it would have been like a few years before that, from Cuba. And her cakes were, she started everything out of her house. So, especially once I read that, I was like, oh, I can really relate to that kind of a hustle. So Miss Rosa was a hustler, and then, she was selling cakes out of her house. They even had, just like Porto's now, there was a line out the door, out the block. And then they got their first location, and, history has been made. I think she might have actually passed. I think she passed in 2019, said, or 18. R.I.P. But thankfully, she started Porto's and they had amazing food. One of the best carrot cakes and macaroons. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Now I can only think about all I can think about now. I can't even make words put them together. Is those coconut macaroons? Oh, like perfectly soft. What else that I'm like been craving from there? Blueberry muffin. Oh, it's not blueberry. It's like a blueberry. It's like three berries. It's a bunch of berries. It's tasty. So we're just mixing this up. The carrot cake though, I don't usually like pineapple in carrot cake, but it theirs works. For me, it works. I like it. This this episode is not sponsored by Portos. I just enjoy their food, and so and I was watching One Day at a Time recently, and they kept bringing boxes of Portos in on episodes, and I kept going, "Damn, that's good." And I started to think, well, what can I make that's at home, that's simple, that's fast? Because I'm not leaving my house, and she got car issues. Nope, so I can't really leave. So, and I don't think they deliver. I know they do shipping. You would think this is like a full-on ad for them, but she ain't sponsored by them. She's sponsored by the Spicy Kitchen, which will be perfect with these balls of fried potato goodness. And you can go, once I can type it in, I'll give you their website to the Spicy Kitchen. But they're on Etsy, so if you're in a rush, you need to do it right this second before I type it in. Go over to Etsy and just search the Spicy Kitchen. Okay, so we have all these balls ready to go. I have 7 of them. And I'm just going to throw this in here so I can move it out of the way. I'm going to have a lot to clean tonight. Those damn potatoes are still frozen. Alright, I'm going to wash this hand off because it's full of panko breadcrumbs and flour and egg yuckiness. But how have you been, Miss Kitty Girl? How's life treating you? I'm sure knowing you, niece, you probably have a few more boyfriends, or have had a few since we last spoke. Oh, have you done drag yet, Bish? Please tell me you've at least done drag once. Oh, geez, this thing is huge. I didn't realize how big this was. And I wanted to add some more tulle to this skirt. Damn. I don't think I even need to. But I will. More is more in drag. Drag. Just drying my hands real quick. Okay. So now that we have the oil's ready, the potatoes are ready. Ooh, let me clean this counter because that's disgusting. It's like egg. Oh, excuse me. Egg and breadcrumbs and stuff on it. We're trying to be like a real catch on. Okay, so. Ooh. Well, I guess Kitty Girl's gone, so she's not gonna give us her spill all her tea about her love life. But maybe next time. Maybe next time. It's okay. She'll do it next time. All right. So, time to fry the balls, and then eat them. Now I'm gonna get out the side. Oh, my husband loves barbecue sauce with these, which is weird to me, but to each their own. And do not blame me for this nasty ass salsa that he bought. Paste. Ugh. Alright, so let's fry the balls. See, they're already coated and ready. So we're gonna slowly. If you don't have a fryer, you can put them in a pan, not a pan, a pot. A pot. You want a deep pot. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna just put them in the corners. So we don't really want them touching. So we want them to get all that oil completely around them. 4 I've found a perfect number to put in here. I could probably put 6, but then they'll touch a little too much. We don't want our food touching. Alright, and we're gonna slowly drop this into the fryer. Slowly. I'm gonna have to text Crystal that I thought she was, that I was chatting with her too. She's gonna think that was funny. Okay, so now it's in there. You can see that. Let me put it on the stove cam so you can see it better, like up close. Look at that. Yes. Fried goodness. I need to get some paper towels or something to put them on so they can, some of that oil can leach out. You don't want to cook them too long because they'll explode. So you kind of, I say like a minute. Pull it out and then put it back in so that you can see they're already getting nice and crispy, right? Yeah, a little bit more. Around a little. That oil moves around. And then we're gonna pull them out and let them sit for like 30 seconds and then dunk them back in. That'll get it nice and crispy without overcooking them. I wish you could hear it, but yeah. See that one right there? See how it's starting to, see it right there. It's starting to explode. Thank y'all. Oh, they're so evil. I made a dozen the other night when I was practicing, and they were gone by the end of the evening. I'll just have two more. I'll just have two more. I'll just have two more. Where'd they all go? Alright, now we're going to dip them back in. Give them that extra crispiness. That second fry. I forget what it's called. A lot of places do that with their French fries. So I thought it would be a good way to try it. It worked. So, you see that little fucker is exploding. You hear that? Time to take them out. We don't want it to explode. If it gets inside to the potato, like especially mashed potato and oil, ugh, sick. That's just like a sponge. I mean, you might as well dip your freaking makeup sponge in there. So I'm just taking them out one by one. It's easier than trying to roll them out onto a sheet because look at that, they're perfectly flat. Because it is, it's just easier this way. Just want the ball flying out. So we've got three more. We're gonna put them in. Let me show you real quick. They're doing right now. They're just chilling on a plate. See? So I got them on a plate. I just put them on a plate with some paper towel, or no, some TP. I don't have paper towels. I'm on a budget. Get over it. So back to the stove cam. We're gonna dunk the last three in. Because I wanted to do a full dozen, but you know, those frozen ones threw me off. But it's fine. This is a perfect amount. I'll have 4. My husband can have 3. we'll probably end up splitting. Same thing. Slowly dunk them in. Just get nice and fried. Pan too. And make a plate for myself. And the hubby. These. Good. They're good. Alright, so now I'm transferring the balls onto a regular plate. I'm going to put some salsa, some sour cream, and some barbecue sauce. That's what he prefers. And then I'm going to take these 3 and go to town on them. And I'm looking at the camera, or the balls on the screen and they look like they're probably ready to pull out. Yeah, that's a good. Almost want them under a little. Again, we don't want them to explode. To get that color though. Let them finish frying up. Can't hear her, but my dog has picked up a hilarious growl grunt that she thinks is just her talking and telling us to get her food. It's kind of cute, annoying at the same time. You be trying to do shit, she's like, like right now, she's trying to talk back to me. So funny how that middle one's getting a little darker than the other ones. It had more breadcrumbs on it. Once you start to hear it pop, then you kind of know, oh, it's starting to open, and you don't want that, right? We want them to stay sealed. Yeah, see that one? Ooh. Starting to explode. I'm gonna turn this off. And I also like to unplug it because you never know. Remember, we had this is the second fryer because that last fryer completely died on me on cam. I think I was trying to, or on stream. Forgot what we were gonna make, and then that changed real quick. Okay, so we're just putting these, switch, taking them out of, because you can see that. Out of here. Obviously the up close shot is just literally hiding the fryer. Hot-ish. So we've got them on a plate here. I can put those seasonings away too. That was just that strainer thingy. Okay, so now I have these are straining or draining. The oil is draining, and these are done. These are ready. They've got the sauce, a little salsa, sour cream, a little barbecue sauce, and they're good. I'm gonna go, George, come get your food. Why should I move? Just do the regular, hand it off. Ooh, mysterious hand. No talking. Mysterious hand that talks. Just kidding, George. Okay, I'm putting the barbecue sauce away because I don't fuck with that. And at least not with these. Barbecue sauce, these? No. I want salsa. I actually need to get my dad's recipe because this paste shit is space. So, just gonna. The interesting thing about these, you'll notice if you fry them in there, there's actually not a lot of oil to them because it's just frying the outside, which is good. You don't want them just dripping in oil. All right, so I'm just gonna throw these napkins away and get a knife. Nope, I have a fork right here. When I mix the other meat with. Oh, I forgot which ones were which. Okay, well, some of them are steak and some of them are hamburger meat, G. So I'm going to open this one up and we're going to find out. Okay, this one is hamburger meat. Ground beef. Let's see, let's try this one. I really do want a steak one. Now that I remembered that I made steak versions. Yay! Okay, here's one. Ooh, that actually looks really good. Ooh, and the steak didn't overcook. I thought it might overcook inside, but it actually looks like medium rare. That's gonna be fucking tasty. Oh my god, Zena, I love food. Zena Jones. I love food. My drag sister was giving me shit saying that I wasn't. She's like, do you even like food? Doesn't seem like you're enthusiastic enough about the food. I'm like, bitch, what the? I'm not Pollyanna. I'm not gonna be. Oh my god, this food's so great. No, no, bitch, that's not me. If it's good, it's good. There's other things that make me happier. I do like cooking, but like, bitch, I'm not gonna have a heart attack over it. I'm just a bitch. Let's eat these balls. See, I put the sour cream and the salsa right in there. They're cooled off enough. Mmm. Mmm. That's evil with the steak. All right, with the steak, these aren't porter balls. These are dementia balls. Dementia balls. Demented balls. That's what we're gonna call these. Really? Do you approve? Raja did a to demented balls, so they are Raja approved, and not the drag race winner. You wanna say hi? Come here. Oh, she's trying to get to my damn. See, she's evil. Oh. Can I not drop you on camera? That was rude. She tried to jump. Okay, so let's try a hamburger one. Hamburger meat. Ground beef. I guess ground beef sounds classier. Or I guess technically correct because it's not. Yeah, whatever. Just gonna eat it. Hair back. Mm, 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 mm. Even though paste is like paste, but these are perfectly fried balls. Potato balls. So you could do, again, you could do vegan balls, fish balls. I don't know that you want fish and potato though. Uh-uh. The steak and shrimp, that could be bomb. With some asparagus, finely diced but not too diced. Mm. On point, sis. Or niece, my little niece, my drag niece. I was asking you earlier, have you finally done drag? Have you beated the bug, Miss Kitty Girl? They're good. They're amazing. I'm just gonna keep eating. Well, you tell me. Good. I just poured some salsa and sour cream. Daisy, the irony. Some people, in some circles, that's my. I'm known as Daisy, Sister Daisy. Mm. No, don't go to Walmart. Find a local theater makeup place near you. I'm not sure where you are. Do a dollop of Daisy, right? You want TV stick paint. You want that thick makeup, not necessarily like, you know, over the counter. You want the thick. TV paint. Texas. Yeah, they would have. They've got to have like a. Out here we get. It's called Namies and Nigel's. They've got to have a makeup shop near you. I mean, if you're not in a big city, it might not be that close, but you should still be able to get them online. Ooh, excuse me. Mayron's a good one. You can get them on Amazon. Mehron. They're Krylon's the best one, but if you want to get a little like cheaper or like save a couple dollars, you can. I use Krylon. You could use Mayron. Mayron's a alternative. He's good. He's eating some balls right now. Mm. I think I'm gonna save this last ball though. Mm. We also have Catherine's show coming up on the 14th.
Are you tired of looking like SpongeBob SquarePads? Does lumpy and bumpy describe your hip pads? Are your hips serving Christmas dinner? Are you paying too much for crusty old couch cushions? DragOnABudget.com has the answer. Hashtag Body by Dementia. Body by Dementia. Body by Dementia. The #1 hip pads and stuffed bra seller on your neighbor's internet. Our hips come in 3 sizes. Small for a subtle look, medium for a more curvy option, and our custom size for those that need a more precise fit. Go to DragOnABudget.com and order yours today. DragOnABudget.com, the one-stop shop for all your drag needs. For queens, kings, and everyone in between. Since 1915. Shit, I mean 1925? 2015.
Body by dementia, your pads look like trash.
Unmute myself. They look like trash. I didn't just take a hit. It's the water. It's so thick. Good night, Nisi. Nice, this kitty girl. All right, well, this was another episode of Dinner and a Kiki. My name is Dementia, the delusional illusionist with a lisp. You can follow me on Instagram at the Dementia. I'll type it in. My hand has because I was touching the potato and it's grossing me out. I'm gonna type it in here. So that's me on IG. Did I type it right? Yeah, I did. Instagrams, Venmo. If you want to send a bish $1, I will not be mad. I'll be even happier with 20. Yeah. Even though I just won $800 on Let's Make a Deal, so. But the check has not cleared. I haven't even gotten it, so I'll take any dollars. My name is Dementia, the delusional illusionist with a lisp. I will be back a week from tonight. We're doing another episode of Dinner and a Kiki at its new time and day, Wednesdays. And I don't know what I'll be making, so tune in to our Instagram, Drag Queen TV on Instagram, and you can see keep in touch and see what we're cooking up next. Friday is Afro Sensei, and then next Friday is the Catherine. On 5:30 we have a cosplay event with the amazing Demanda Martini, Generica from the UK, Gilly from Hawaii, and Sapphire V. Rose from Kentucky, to name a few. It's going to be an amazing event. I'm going to tell everyone now. I'm doing a Fire Force look. I'm not going to tell you what character I'm doing from Fire Force, but it's going to be burning hot and other, metaphors for fire. All right, my name is Dementia. Have a great evening. Don't do anything I would do because it just might get you locked up. Good night.